Hello and welcome. How you doing? Hope you're well. Thank you for being here. Also, do you know what? Give me 1 second, guys. Let me just... Ніби тут аж ти се тръгвали пак микрофона са сигурно на регул. Yeah, hope you're well. Hope you're well. Thank you for being here. Shumfalim der, mir dida, mir savini, all that type of stuff. And yeah, we're carrying on with Noizy's Icon album. I know it's obviously it takes a while for the whole thing to do. It's 19 tracks, you know what I mean? And I'm at work throughout the day, so you know, it's only when I get the free time, and now is the free time. So we're gonna check out as many tracks as we can, and we're gonna start it off with the next in line, which is CANTEN, so bag for my dear English speakers. And let's do it. No more talking, more watching. Wait, are we recording? Yeah, we are. You just never know if we're recording or not. Let's go. And I have to say, part 2 for me was excellent. 3 excellent tracks. Decor lately, and what was the other one? King Kong. So yeah, let's go.
Jag kom CANTEN Gucci, Gucci, jag kom CANTEN Gucci, Gucci, samma stjärna ni sushi, sushi, samma stjärna ni sushi, sushi, jag kom CANTEN Louis, Louis, jag kom CANTEN Louis, Louis, samma stjärna ni Uzi, Uzi, samma stjärna ni Uzi. Tappar fönch nog kör kurren club, jag stöper det på så kör kurren bang.
Oh shit. Yo. Wait a second. That was, I mean, that's just fucking, you know, talk about a comeback, bro. That was a sick comeback. Knapp att nog tjovkurden klubb, istället för på tjovkurden bank.
Tappar fönch nog kör kurren club, jag stöper det på så kör kurren bang. Fall fjerste stemmer thon, nog kör kurren bank, look. Tappar fönch nog kam shum show, jag stöper det på kam shum bros. You know, bros for bros, no bros for hoes. Bros before hoes, and anybody know. Kupa gomar, lek med chanta, perciatori med trajse, shpin si santa. Det kom pusu på skifet e banka, well, 50M, me qera fjalla. Nuk shes drog, shes histori, shes menja me mirë në psikologi. Motivim jam, përini, këtë e dini. Unë ka bo shumë praktik, po jo teori. Tash për du një minimi, po du me posi vetja li UG. Tapse me qanë që në femiri, që ku tritë ta mushi, me
Wait,
flori
fucking hell, like, wait a second. Dash Baduni Mini Me. Whoa, shit. All right, bro. He's out there. Ladies, he's out there. If you want a little one, hit up Noizy. I like the whole, you know, I've done a lot of practical, but not much theory sort of thing, which is, you know, school is theory, do you know what I mean? Practical is job experience and life experience, and you're never going to get that from school or college or uni, none of that shit. So, again, it's understandable what you're saying. It's like a weird blend of, like, you know, EDM and fucking and hip hop, which is, you know, sometimes it works, but I'm just not feeling this beat, to be honest with you. I like what Noizy's doing with it, I get it, but like, I'm just not, the beat wise, I'm not sure I like it. I'm not sure I like it. I think it's just, considering the other, what is it, 5, 6 tracks that we've heard already, it's like, or is it 7 tracks? 7 tracks we've heard already. It's just, this is, yeah, it's just random. And I know I always say, like, you know, experiment in your albums, and that's the whole point. I feel like, you know, something new, something on the edge of what you can do or that you haven't done before. But I just don't think this track is it. Like, beat wise, I'm saying, because again, I like what Noizy's doing with it. I mean, that was a sick verse. I like that verse. It was fun. En kom CANTEN plott med lek, billes flej med paren när jag stäck. Sappan brorsan, ge du check, billes jag kom parem, chef när tapet. I feel like this track, right, would be excellent for a music video. It just feels like one of those fun tracks, especially when you listen to the verses, because again, that hook is just a bit random, but the verse is pretty sick.
Sapon bouchan, i du shake, billig så kompar, chef në tapet. Hej me rett qia, në ku kush në qep. Shumë kandidatit thënë kam i delek. Pasë të i thonë, në jam defekt në sistem. Nuk e di që ndodhi me një problem. Jam e fat, jam intelligent, po në shumë si i smutri, indiferent. Dhe unë me ty nuk kam problem, po nëse ti ke problem, i se vjen. Skippy the that, now my T, all eyes on me, inside the party. Lyric the one above a bad boy MC. I won't perform unless you pay me. I come chanting Gucci, Gucci, I come chanting Gucci, Gucci. Sama kana ni sushi, sushi, sama kana ni sushi, sushi. I come chanting Louis, Louis, I come chanting Louis, Louis. Sama kana ni Uzi, Uzi, sama kana ni Uzi.
Honestly, this beat is just random. Random, yeah. Yeah, but again, I actually enjoyed that, even though it wasn't what I was expecting. I still enjoyed it. I mean, the two verses were pretty nice. You know what I mean? They were fun verses. There had some decent lines in there. Like, again, nothing genius, but it was the funny lines, and I like that type of hip hop sometimes. You know what I mean? When it's done well, and I think Noizy did this well. But in terms of the hook and the beat, I wasn't a big fan of. But then again, you can let me know your thoughts about this track in the comments. Right, we'll move on. Next track, let's go. Let's do it. Faster. Oh, the beat already just sounds like it's going to kick off, and I'm loving it. Let's go. I'll turn this up a little bit.
I like it when you go faster, or when you just chill, or when you go faster. Just chill. I like it when you go faster, or when you just chill. Man bad, badder than badder, hotter than lava. Kete diku vjen Noizy vjen plaka shumë akull te qafa gati se s'po bjen flama. Futim len, ferma ket futim len. Qunat ket si pa me utis disko nuk se më ven. Ne duhet pak oksigen, këto e tas po si ten. Ferma katerana nuk kam paka shumë me një ven. Kridhe ti baby shmen, kom martu me meni men. Meri ket shoqe ti e ti që kom super gang.
Honestly, this track has pissed me off. It's made me mad. Purely because the way that this track started with that sample of the horns, it usually means, I mean, the last time I heard a track start with that sample was nothing can stop me, I'm all the way up, all the way up. Do you know what I mean? That track was fucking beast, mate. Are you kidding me? This just did not live up to the hype. My brain is still confused right now. He's like, why am I not listening to something like nothing can stop me, I'm all the way up? You know what I mean? Come on, man. Just the way this started, that's made me mad. That's made me mad. Again, I'm not going to take it away from the track itself because that's my problem, but it just, I feel like it missed out on something, right? That's... and when Noizy does this accent, I've said it before, I'm not, again, personally not a big fan of the accent, but, you know, it is what it is. So again, let me just start this from beginning, right? And that's a sick sample to start this track with, or any track with, but you gotta live up to the fucking hype of it, man. And then it starts off like this. Like, when the lyrics come in. Like, even the build-up to the drop, which eventually comes on, like, or when you just chill, it just starts such good, let's go, the energy is gonna be great, but just didn't go that way, did it?
I like it when you go faster, or when you just chill, or when you go faster. When you just chill, I like it when you go faster, or when you just chill. Man bad, badder than badder.
I mean, again, like I said, I'm not going to take anything away from the track because, again, it's just, if a track makes you move like that without even trying, then it's a good track. But the accent. And then he switches it up, which is nice.
Ne duhet pak oksigen Këtu e tash po si ten Fen me katerana nuk kam paka shumë me një ven Kridhe ty baby shmen Kom martu me meni men Meri kejt shoq që ti e di që kom super gang Zini si Superman Pare si Switzerland Mos tani qa folin nga i natë se këty ne ju dhem Baby kur që tu e drill Kejt truni pa ma seal I like it when you go faster Or when you just chill Or when you go faster Or when you just chill I like it when you go faster Or when you just chill Mi bomba Pa doni testoni Kena flow për të tonë Nuk ka fun municioni Nëse doni për vun
See, this is why, right? You can't just listen to a track for the first 30 seconds and then make up your mind automatically, because it just doesn't work like that. And this track is perfect example. Like the way that it started. Bring this back, and he did. He really did. I think he kept the energy of that sample going, and the track is switched up a couple of times as well. Which again, especially with a sample like that, yes, it's great to start off a track and then the drop comes in, but you can't really have that as your main beat throughout because it gets very repetitive very quickly, especially on a track that's like 2:45. So, but I think Noizy's done an excellent job on this track, to be honest. Again, that hook, once the track is played all the instruments and when everything's playing, it makes more sense. And then he switches up again. Here we go. Do you know what? That's a funny line as well. Had to break my tensionin because we're Albanian at the end of the day, and I've got 2 fucking blood pressure monitors in the house. Probably another 3 at my parents' house and another 4 at her parents' house. So it's funny because, again, as an Albanian, that line hits differently. Se si varesh në tesha si... Sorry, shifa si varesh në tela se si tesha balkoni. Bruh, that's a sick line. Sick line. Ma shumë po mjofin ta mu Se sa e njofin vet-veten Ej, mos kërkoj dashni Se mra është kalkan Ti e di që nuk jam lava Po e gjepat fulli kam Mu qafa mu kan gri Se shumë ma kollë qërtan Nise filmi ka tirona Baby malli është kuban Rich millionaire, hey! Ja nuk du favor Shqipe ti bashbar Do me pashën kuaj Hiti syt në bar Shqipe me kuror Shqipe jam patror Bona tjetër hit Gati për një orë Baby kur që tu e drill Kejt truni pa ma seal I like it when you go faster Or when you just chill Or when you go faster Or when you just chill I like it when you go faster Or when you just chill I will totally change my mind about this track 100%. That was a beast of a track, by the way. Like, despite the little bit at the beginning, and again, that's not the track's fault. That's just how my brain works, and other individuals will think of different things. When I heard that sample, that's immediately what went to my mind is that type of track. Like I said, from Fat Joe, and what is it? Nothing Can Stop Me, right? I'm all the way up. And when it wasn't that, that's when my brain was like, well, really? I'm confused now. But I think Noizy did an excellent job on this track because, again, he kept the energy and he switched it up a few times just to move it away from that repetitive horn sample at the beginning. So yeah, and obviously the percussions and the drums itself was they were overpowering, so they drowned it out as much as they could. So again, the track wasn't repetitive, but I just feel like Noizy did an excellent job on this. Enjoyed it. I really like that track. Faster, yeah. 100% I like that. So yeah, and this is, like I said, this is why it's important to watch my videos fully and not just like the first 2 minutes where I've literally, again, this is why I take reactions very like literal, as in, this is why it's the first time I've heard this track before. I like the fact that the lyrics are up here. It makes it so much easier to, to read bits that I've maybe missed or whatever. But, yeah. That's why you watch the full video, and then that's when you'll know the full context rather than just a couple of seconds right at the beginning where I may have had an issue with something, and then everyone's like, "Oh, fucking, he's always got an issue." Like, just watch the video. You know what I mean? Anyway, right, we're gonna move to the next track, but before we do that, I'm gonna change the battery on this camera because it's flashing at me. Before we start the next track. All right, I don't know what that was. I'm sorry about that, by the way. And give me a few minutes, please. Thank you. Hey, back. Yes, we are back. I don't know what I was trying to say there, but anyway, right, next track. Let's do it. Let's go to it. Let's go. The fuck, bruh? What the fuck? What the fuck did Spotify just do here? What is this garbage that it just fucking spat out? What the fuck is this? Clevio, bruh. Come on. You know that's a joke, right? That's a joke, bruh. Anyways, LULE Bora, let's go. We're gonna get straight into it. Let's fucking do it. Let's do it.
Oh, guess who's back? Noizy, then you did the. Hey, yo, Circle, let's get it. O sa bukur ti pëluke, sa bukur ti shumë pëduke. Je mai mira ti ndërshoqe, je mai mira ti më flutur. Ini mini marni mo, unë jam Mr. Money, oh. Qa të thush e ke haru, qa të thush e s'ma men mo. Unë më raf të pika që pëm duker si latina. Je e mirë më vdek të alibi. Kom shia, haj që ti si mbotën na beson ti te magjia. Do jetojna si në prova dhe pa pare si në filma. E din që si ajo nuk ka, e din që nuk I mundan qa. Ajo pëllun.
And I love them harps in the background, by the way. Like it reminds me of an Eminem track from the Marshall Mathers, not from Marshall, from Eminem show era of tracks where they were using a lot of harps in the tracks, and that's what this reminds me of. But again, the harp is like it's a harpsichord, isn't it? So the harp is like, it's a very playful instrument where it's sort of, it's not a serious instrument, but obviously the way that Eminem used it was very, like a juxtaposition of this playful instrument and the hard lyrics that he had, whereas this is sort of going towards that that playfulness, that the sort of shit that children listen to. LULE Bora, and now is, wait, sorry, kjo është LULE Bora është këngë apo është një vjersh? Nuk e maj mend se çfarë është, them drejtën, so you can tell me in the comments. But anyway, let's go.
E din që nuk I mundan qa. Ajo pëllun, po pëlluan me zjarë. Ty të du dhe bana jam si mar. Lule por, unë ty emri ta kablon. Ta japa të qka don, për që ku provokon, baby. Lule por e vesh me mu po kombinon. Ti e roli ky beson, je një në 1 milion.
Mr. Money, veç ti m'bo muni mu crazy. Baby, ti bom për vete. Por t'leti nuk e ke jo, t'leti nuk e ke jo. Por unë e dija mëndje madhu, që dita kur pru lule nuk e prita I qashtu sa mendime ja. Mendjen ti ma klazon, e ti djal mos u lazdron. Nëse m'don ti unë du vepra nuk du fjal. E di që si une nuk kam, e di që nuk më mungon gjo.
Yeah, I mean, it's a commercial track, innit? It's not really my thing. But again, I'm not going to sit and be like, oh, why the fuck is this track on this album? No, because, guess what? They all need commercial tracks to get paid and to get the mainstream to buy the album, obviously. So, yeah, I'm not going to sit here and take the piss out of that, because that is absolutely not the case. But for me personally, I'm not a big fan of tracks like this. You have to be in a certain mood to, maybe when you're with your wife or your girlfriend or something, and then they put it on and it's like, all right, cool, you're vibing to it. I guess I'll vibe to it too. But it's not really my thing.
Ai polum, porco luan me zjar E unë e du dhe pranda jam si e marr, si e marr
Lule, lule, por unë ty emri ta kablon Ta jap atë qka don Pëlqen ku provokon, baby Lule, por e vesh me mu po kombinon Ti e roli ky beson Jeni në 1 milion Lule A gjelozuan shoqet kur pruna lule Po t'krahasoja me lule Qa dush kët boti japi gjitha veshtuje Oh, lule
Yo, edhe pse s'kam po në bëj ko Po t'i bad guy unë e bëj ko Ti plësoj gjitha ti qka do Kisha bo seni që s'kam bo
Zemore jakni, son të kemi ne Kena ardmesh E din që si ajo nuk ka E din që nuk I mungon gja Ajo po luan me zjar Ty të du dhe pranda jam si I marr Lule, lule, por unë ty emri ta kablon Ta jap atë qka don Pëlqen ku provokon, baby Lule, por e vesh me mu po kombinon Ti e roli ky beson Jeni në 1 milion, baby Lule, 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 bore Unë me ty moj Unë do thur kurore Lule, 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 lule Unë lule, bore
I think with these types of tracks, I think that's what sort of like completes an album. You know what I mean? You need to have at least 1 or 2 mainstream tracks with some like mainstream features, like Zerka and Rosanna Radi. I'm surprised he doesn't have any others so far. Oh, sorry, I know he's had features, of course, because we've heard them. But I mean, I wonder if he's got anyone big like Elvana, for example. I don't know if he gets on with her. I have no idea. But yeah, I think tracks like this they just make an album. It turns it from an EP or a mixtape to an album, really, because you know you have to have them, and it's the variety of what you have in your album, you know. Okay. Yeah, like I said, not really my sort of track, but you can let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed it, then brilliant. You know, that's great. And Noizy has done his job properly if you enjoyed that track, so that's good. Right, next one in line. It's Do. Okay, let's go. So who else he got features? He's got Ulimani, Kida. No, that's really it. Noizy, Kida, and Ulimani. Right, okay. Let's go. Do. So wait, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 tracks to go. 7 after this one. Probably another 2 parts after this. Okay. What's this? Do. Right, okay. Do.
Nuk e risi e mbajta Vete kur ti më pe Për të gjitha I ndalla, baby Ti boni mude Danse me mama Danse me mama But every time I rap this way, yo I make a body wanna play, yo And every time I flow this way, yo I make a body wanna lay low Lay low, lay low, lay low Lay low, lay low, lay low Baby Dodo, me mo për veti Dodo Baby Dodo, me mo për veti
I mean, this honestly, the music video for this would be them in a fucking, what is it? Wait, is there a music video for this? No. Him in a fucking Caribbean island or some shit with some chick dressed in all like white flowy dress running up and down the fucking beach. That's the only thing I can imagine. But again, it's not something, for me personally, it's not something that I would choose to listen to, but at the same time, it's not a track that I'd turn off. Do you know what I mean? There's something about these types of tracks where, again, they may not be for you specifically, but you can't help enjoy them or like sort of move yourself to them. Do you know what I mean? That's the whole point of this. I'm not going to skip tracks because, I'm not a big fan of this style or whatever. No, that's the whole point of this reaction. I listen to it thoroughly, like, you know, all the way through and then make a decision. So with a track like this, it's a summer vibe track. That's what it is. And
You wanna lay low, lay low,
lay low. Do you know what I mean? Like,
lay low, lay low.
Get me.
Lay low. Baby Dodo, men var på vet i Dodo. Baby Dodo, men var på vet i Dodo. Oh baby yo-yo, nog de sier meg er bobo. Oh baby yo-yo, nog de sier meg er bobo. Se na chuna du si Dodo. Oh baby yo-yo, se na chuna du si Dodo. Oh baby yo-yo, nog che te se c'è coco. Oh baby yo-yo, nog che te se c'è coco. Your body, mami, fire, fire. Rasta stime toate sus, andaya, andaya. Taglia-me sano, laia, laia. Vep se je vet hoe dit ook al jumbi, taka, taka. Baby, waka, waka. Tiki, taka, taka. Fadume, bosha.
Again, very. It's not something that you have to like, think too much about. Just a quick little, sing along after the first listen, and just enjoy the vibe.
Hakuna Matata, baby waka waka, tiki taka taka, fadume boshaka. Hakuna Matata, everything goes, yes, all of it, yes, big cash, yes, then go for it, yes, oh baby, yes, you done driving me, yes, okay, yes, then follow me, yes. Écoute pas coucou, avec mon fond serré, c'est mi mori men, c'est me tiens tout pis, que tout est city, elle est confetti, que ta flash en tu, hey, hey. Écoute pas coucou, avec mon fond serré, c'est mi mori men, c'est me tiens tout pis, que tout est city, elle est confetti, que ta flash en tu. Baby Dodo, men var på vet i Dodo. Baby Dodo, men var på vet i Dodo. Oh baby yo-yo, nog de sier meg er bobo. Oh baby yo-yo, nog de sier meg er bobo. Se na chuna du si Dodo. Oh baby yo-yo, se na chuna du si Dodo. Oh baby yo-yo, nog che te se c'è coco. Oh baby yo-yo, nog che te se c'è coco. Oh baby yo-yo. Oh baby yo-yo. Oh baby yo-yo.
Yeah, and I'm not surprised either. Like, I had two good parts, like in terms of the hip hop rap side of thing, which I enjoy personally. And then you have tracks like this, and like the track with Rosanna Aradi as well. Like, you have to have them. Like I said, it's just something that, that you have to include in an album, because that's what's going to make it sell, and that's what's going to get, the mainstream coming to it. Because if there's two mainstream tracks that people love, then some of them may flock to an album or buy the tracks or whatever it is, like however these rappers are making money nowadays. But like I said, for me, not personally, but I wouldn't shit on that for lack of a better term. I wouldn't shit on that. Do you know what I mean? It is what it is. But like I said, personally not. But for you out there listening, you may have loved it, which is completely fine. And I'll tell you what, we'll do one more track, and then we'll get the fuck out of here until the next part, right? How about that? Yeah, we'll do that, right? So Dodo. So I'm not going to go next, because if it starts playing Clevio again, I'm going to be pissed, bro. Faster, by the way, that kind of belonged on the other part with King Kong and Lately, because it was just brilliant. Dodo, follow you. Damn, let's go to some stalker shit. Let's do it. And we'll make this last track for this part, and hopefully you have enjoyed the video. And if you haven't, then what's your fucking problem? No, I'm just kidding. Let me know your thoughts, obviously, but not right now, until the end. You can wait. It's no problem. All right, start that again. Okay, sounds a bit...
Where she go? Nah, where she go? She never come back. She never come back. Told me, cause I'm in love. You see me come back. Cause I've been searching and calling, but you never come back to me. Cause I'm in love.
I'm not vibing with that accent. I know people are going to be like, oh, I grew up in South London and all this stuff, or whatever the fuck it is, right? I don't care. I don't care, mate. You know what I mean? I grew up in the northeast of England, and yes, I've got a northern accent, but compared to most northerners up there, my accent is pretty fucking clean. And you know, I could have gone that way. I live in London now. I could fucking do a Cockney accent, or like, you know, learn to do a Cockney accent. But I'm not going to do that. So there's no real reason for him to do this. Again, that's just the way I see it. Like, don't take it personally, all right? If you fucking, you know, if you're out there glazing and shit, you know, don't be fucking mad at me. I'm just telling you what it is and the way I look at it. Not what it is, but the way I look at it. And then all of a sudden he's sounding like Shaggy out here. Yo. I think I'm going to go ahead and say it. I'm not a fan of this track, and I think I've given it enough time. It's been over a minute now. So on the other tracks that I said the same thing, like I'm not feeling it right at the beginning, I changed my mind on because they were truly very good. But this one, no, I'm not feeling this one. But again, I'm not going to skip a track, so we're just going to... Probably the weakest track off the album so far. Cause I'm in love. You say me come back. Cause I've been searching and calling, but you never go back to me. I mean, a couple of tracks have sort of gone with... Sorry, I'll rephrase this. It feels like the name Icon for the album was sort of just a name that they thought of, like, oh, we'll just call it Icon. You know, it makes sense. I'm not saying, you know, there's anything wrong with that. However, it just doesn't feel like the tracks follow that theme, if you will. I'm not saying that the album should be themed or anything like it. Obviously, I get it. But, you know, there's certain tracks that just feel out of place. And this is definitely one of them. And I think there was CANTEN as well. Wasn't it CANTEN? Was it CANTEN? The EDM sounding one? I think it was CANTEN, wasn't it? Yeah, because I think it was CANTEN. Let me just check it real quick. Yeah, so King of CANTEN Faster, LULE Bar. Yeah, so it was CANTEN. I just felt like that fell out of place. Follow You's feeling a bit out of place as well. Yeah, those are probably the two that I would say the weakest. If I had to put it that way, probably the two weakest tracks right now. Back to me, cause I'm in love. When she go, she never come back. I be calling, I be calling all night. When she go, she never come back. I be calling, I be calling all night. Yeah, you didn't know, but now you know. Cause everywhere you go, yeah, you make me follow you. Follow you, yeah, you make me follow you. Yeah, I think, you know what, I'm gonna end it there, fuck it. Sorry to do it that way, but it's just, yeah, it was the same track, just repeated literally for like fucking what? How many? Nearly 3 fucking minutes. Definitely not a big fan of this track at all. At all. You can let me know your thoughts in the comments and tell me if I'm being too harsh or not, but I just don't feel like I am. Right, we'll be back with the the fourth part in another video, but this is the third part. Yes, and yeah, look, let me know your thoughts in the comments from the tracks that we've heard so far. And I know maybe there will be better tracks coming up, which is fine, but don't use that as your reason to, like, you know, drop some bullshit in the comments like, oh, you know, you're talking about this album, there's great tracks. I haven't got to them yet, all right? But the tracks that I've heard, I've really enjoyed, and let's do a quick recap of what I've enjoyed so far. Icon, that was all right. I think there's a video out for that, isn't there? Vlasny, that was alright as well with the music video. That was okay. Icon was alright. Yeah, I enjoyed that actually. And then Decor lately, King Kong was just beast. Faster was a beast. LULE Bar and Dodo, like, I get it. It's something that has to be included. Not my favorite. Follow You, definitely a weak one. CANTEN a weak one. And then we've got the other fucking 7 tracks to go. So yeah, and I'll do a like a full review at the very end, like a quick recap, sorry, of what I like and what I didn't like. But anyway, if you did enjoy the video, you can hit the like, hit the subscribe, and then you can tell me why I'm wrong in the comments. But whilst you're there, you can, again, hit the like and subscribe, because it helps. And it makes it easier to take your hate. Do you know what I mean? All right. Right, I'll catch you in the next one. Until then, stay safe, stay alert.